Namaste, everyone. So the Catholic pilgrimage continues to one more stop. After Fatima, I was then sent to Lisbon. I didn't know why I was being sent to Lisbon. I was given Lisbon loud and clear, over and over and over again. So I added it to the itinerary. I was waiting for when Jesus or Mary were going to give me clarity on what they wanted me to accomplish in Lisbon, because this was not a vacation trip. This was hardcore Catholic pilgrimage, fasting, praying for like 2.5 weeks. I obeyed. I made a spot in the itinerary for Lisbon. The day we arrived in Lisbon and we were in our Uber, Ava and I, on our way to the hotel, I was frustrated because I didn't know what I was supposed to accomplish. Like, what mission did they want me to do here? So as I was thinking this, Jesus appeared and said, I need you to book a tuk-tuk guided tour. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Girl gets to have some vacation time here. I'll go on a tuk-tuk guided tour. But in my back of my head, I'm thinking, the way he said it, this is not just a tuk-tuk ride to tour Lisbon. We get back to the hotel. Ava was exhausted. I was exhausted. I was like asking her to do it. She was too tired. Now I'm kind of pushing on my girl. Honey, I need you to book this. She's wiped. She can't do it. I'm sitting on my bed. He took over, book tuk-tuk tour now. And when he said it to me in such a firm way, he literally just gave me the power, the energy, and helped me just go find one on my phone in less than 5 minutes. Still clueless as to why I'm going on this important tuk-tuk ride. But I trust him implicitly and I obey him. The tuk-tuk ride happens the following day. We get on our little tuk-tuk and we're touring Lisbon, and it is beautiful and the weather was nice and it's enjoyable. In the back of my head though, my guard is up. Why am I really here? So I'm paying attention to why I'm really here. And it was maybe an hour into the tuk-tuk tour where our tour guide brought us up to where I could clearly see was a Catholic church on my right side, and it overlooked the ocean. It's just a beautiful area, Lisbon, and this was a very beautiful area in and of itself. As we're getting out of the tuk-tuk, the guide says this is a special place in Lisbon where women who want to have children will come and pray to this woman in a case and sit in the benches in front of her, praying to her, asking her to help them get pregnant because of infertility issues that they're having. Behind the benches where you pray is a metal gate. He said, and the locks you see on the metal gate is where the people praying to this woman will then go put a lock on the gate in hopes of earning a blessing from her in helping them to finally get pregnant. All of a sudden, Jesus and Mary appeared right by my sides. They turned my face, and Jesus said, the woman is Mother Mary. The tour guide announced her as being known as the Lady of Lisbon, and that was it. Jesus and Mary then took my body, turned me away from the tour guide and the tuk-tuk, and they had me walk up to it. When I turned and looked at it, and they said, it is Mother Mary that they are praying to in hopes of having their dreams come true of becoming mothers because of struggling with infertility problems and not getting pregnant. When I looked again at what was a statue of Mother Mary, all of a sudden I started seeing huge pink hearts floating all around outside of the statue that was encased in glass. And it's outside the chapel, and it's right in the outside area where you sit outside. There's the gate and there's the ocean. I'm watching these pink hearts, like a pale pink, like a baby pink. I know from seeing hearts numerous times, starting from the beginning of my activation, hearts always are an expression of love, and it's a symbol of heaven sending their love to us. All of a sudden, after I saw it become just encircled with dozens of pink hearts, which means Mary's love, then I started to see a baby float out of the statue and get suspended. And then Jesus and Mary surrendered me into the paralyzed, suspended state, so that I was forced to watch all of this transpire with my physical eyes. I'm seeing this perfectly beautiful little baby boy float out of Mother Mary's, the statue of Mother Mary's arms, and float outside the case. And then I saw more babies begin to join that one. And it was this beautiful picture of pink hearts and perfectly healthy, beautiful babies that just surrounded the shrine. After it was done, Jesus and Mary said, "We brought you here to show them," what Jesus said, "this little gem hidden in Lisbon that has not been given validation and attention." And I went, whoa, wow. He then said, "They brought me here so that I could validate that this location in Lisbon is actually a holy site where Mother Mary and Jesus and God issue blessings and miracles to women who wish to have children." Somebody who has been given the notice from their doctors that they're never going to have children, or someone that is struggling in getting pregnant and holding the pregnancy, they said, is what this site is specifically created for. I sat there and I went, wow, that's why you wanted me to go on this tuk-tuk tour. And he said it was the only way he could get me up the winding hills to this church. He then said to me that the people here don't truly understand what a true miraculous site it actually is, and asked me to bring this awareness to you so you could have a place to go to if you're somebody who's wishing to get pregnant and have a baby. Just like all of her other holy shrines, where we go and pray her rosary in hopes of receiving a healing, a miracle. The special place in Lisbon, what Jesus called a special hidden gem, is exactly at the same level that Lourdes, Fatima, Black Madonna are at. It is equal. They are able to give women miracles and grant them babies if and when they've earned it in God and Jesus's and Mary's eyes. They then asked me to bring back some of the pendants that I was sent to go buy after this and include them in our store as a way to help people be able to pray to Mother Mary, known as the Lady of Lisbon, who wish to get pregnant. Of the handful I brought back, several have already sold, and I haven't even revealed this mystery and this miracle behind this story, this legend in Lisbon. So, if you're somebody hoping to get pregnant, you would want to embrace one of her pendants to begin with until you can get to this actual location, and pray to her sincerely and genuinely, as well as also God and Jesus, and let them know how much you wish and desire to get pregnant, and to please ask them for this gift. If you are able to get to the actual shrine, it will help accelerate your prayers, where they will be heard by them at a higher level, because you made the act of a sacrifice in order to help yourself receive this gift. Again, the sacrifice is the money you have to invest in travel, the time, the discomfort, adjusting your schedule. So if you're somebody who is hoping to have a baby and are hoping for a blessing or a miracle from heaven, then you might want to consider taking the journey to Lisbon and going to pray directly to Mother Mary at a more advanced level by attending her holy shrine, where she could possibly grant you the wish you've been hoping for. I hope that this revelation helps you in your journey if you are somebody hoping to become a mother. Blessings to each of you, and namaste.